I know the troublemaker of our family. I know the troublemaker of our family. I know the troublemaker of our family.
There's no problem. You will say that again in person. You will say it in person. Don't worry. So as it is our culture here in Forward, we try to say something in our language. And today we try to say, nice to meet you in your language. Today we're representing different languages. You tell us the language you're representing and you tell us how to say, nice to meet you in that language. I will be representing the Swedish community. And so, nice to meet you in Swedish is trevliga träffas. And next we go to Cable.
All right. All right. So I will be representing the Yoruba language because Yoruba language is my mother tongue. I also dabbled into other few languages as well. So, but today let me represent Yoruba language. Nice to meet you. Before I say what it's meant in Yoruba language, I would like to clarify something about Yoruba language to my best of knowledge. The Yoruba language, I will say that there is no specific word for nice to meet you, but we have a way that we form word in such a way that it's easier for people to understand and they know what we are talking about. But before I say my answer, I want to say something. In Yoruba language, there is something we call respect. So if I'm speaking to one person, I will use singular. If I'm speaking to many people, I will use plural. But if I'm speaking with an elderly person, I will use the word plural. So if you want to say nice to meet you in Yoruba, I will say inú mi dùn láti bá ẹ pàdé. That is for a single person or somebody that is a bit younger than me. But if I want to talk to a lot of people or somebody that is older than me, I will say inú mi dùn láti bá yín pàdé. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, and basically if you interpret inú mi dùn láti bá yín pàdé to English, it's not exactly as nice to meet you. What it meant is I am happy to meet you. So inú mi dùn means I'm happy. So that's the meaning.
Inú mi dùn láti bá yín pàdé. Okay, nice one from Cable, always representing the Yoruba culture, unlike some people.
Those people know themselves.
They know themselves, but
yes.
we didn't call their names.
Yeah, okay.
So, Andy.
I am not sure how to say it in Swahili. Now, I could say it's because it doesn't exist, but my Swahili repertoire is not good enough for me to say this with any kind of certainty. So instead, I will say that nice to meet you is used as a kind of epithet or something that people say when you meet them. It's like, nice to meet you, or at the end of a meeting, nice to meet you. So I think if we're saying what do we say in Swahili when we have met someone in that kind of phrasing, it's habari gani, which is kind of like stories, what's happening in your life, how are you doing, kind of nice to meet you, how is life, habari gani, which is like what news do you have, habari gani. Or if you're saying it as a goodbye, tutaonana baadaye, which is kind of see you later. We'll see each other again.
Oh my.
Tutaonana baadaye.
That is
yes,
long.
Very good at the I didn't even try your phrase. Your phrase was poetic, was like a poem.
You should
I didn't even try the Yoruba. I just nodded. I was like, yes, very good. Thank you. Next time.
So of course, then we have Johanna representing the Finnish community. How do you say nice to meet you in Finnish?
You can say mukava tavata. Mukava tavata.
Mukava. Yeah.
Mukava tavata.
Tavata.
What of this
I-
house
House
Yeah, it's
katavata.
also hauska tavata. Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, hauska
Yeah.
tavata.
Actually, I wanted to ask a question. What's actually, is there any difference between both in a way?
Mukava tavata is exactly basically like nice to meet you. If you say hauska tavata, hauska basically means fun. So it's like, if you direct the translation would be, it was fun to meet you. Or if you say hyvä tavata, it's like good to meet you. But I think maybe mukava tavata might be the closest one to nice to meet you if you directly translate. But yeah. And if you want to also say in Danish, you can say dejligt at møde dig.
What she said.
A little snippet there.
What she said. What she said.
Yes,
I'm
what
not
you
trying.
just say.
I'm not trying.
Just say good.
What she said. Perfect. So
I also know in Italian, which is simple. Piacere, un piacere, a pleasure.
A pleasure.
Un piacere.
Un piacere.
Un piacere.
Okay.
A pleasure.
Okay.
Fantastic. Anyone wants to try any other language? No? Yes? No? No? Okay. So, everyone watching, nice to meet you in your language. Put it in the chat, in the comment. Let's learn new languages.